Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are taking a look at Start Me Up by the Rolling Stones. Also, I did a video lesson of Brown Sugar and the link should be somewhere on your screens right now. If you want, you can check it out. There I gave some concepts about open-G tuning and how to play the chords and different chord shapes in this tuning. So check it out, and now let's zoom in and see Start Me Up. This is another Keith Richards lesson, so we are again in open-G tuning, no surprise here. Very fast, let's go through the tuning. Your 6th string from E goes to D, but he barely uses it, so you mute it all the time. You mute the 6th string. Your 5th from A becomes a G. Your 4th stays a D. Your 3rd stays a G. Your 2nd stays a B, and your high E becomes a D. So basically the changes are here. This is a D. This is a G, and your high E is a D. But again, he doesn't use his 6th string. So, Start Me Up. Let's start this up. So, in my previous video for Brown Sugar, I explained a little bit the concept of open-G, where you play your major chords, like bar chords, like here is your G major, here you have C major, D major, B major, F major, G major. So a bar chord is a major chord. And with this shape, which is very famous for Keith Richards, if you want to play Keith Richards, you must know this. Again, as if it's a minor chord, but without your pinky. As if it is a minor 7 chord, but it's not. It's a major suspended chord. Okay, enough with theory. Let's start with the song. So you're in C major, and he starts like that. This is your first. So you have 2 times only C major, and then you add this shape. So this is your first step, your beginning. Okay, let's see what goes after this one. So then you have a pause and da 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 da. So check it again. Okay, and then you continue here, which is your C flat major. So C flat major, and you have this typical boogie, C flat major. Is if you're in standard tuning, you do this one. But here, C flat major, it's quite easier than in standard tuning. So the rhythm here is sometimes Keith Richards is harder to understand rhythmically than using your chords, because here it's nothing too fancy, you don't have shredding and nothing like that, but the rhythm is sometimes can be trickier. So let's see again.
here. You can use your pinky. For me this is easier. I play it with my pinky, but if you're used to, you can play it with your ring finger. So this is your intro, and also the verse. Jagger starts playing on top of this riff, I guess. So let's check it again once more time, very slow. Da 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 da. And sometimes Richards, what he can do is like you hit your open and here, so you're open and then your third fret, which is C flat. So you have your intro and you have your verse, and the chorus is, I don't know, maybe a little bit harder actually. You start on your C major, so basically you have C major, and you go to F major. You make a grown man cry. This is the part. You make a grown man cry. And then he has this. So. You can play it with your first finger or everything, but I find it harder. So what I do is I start with my first finger. Then I play this F major using my ring finger. So this way it's easier for me to go. So check it out. So what I have here is your 8, 7, 5. You make a grown man cry. Check it out very slowly. C major, F major, and this walk down. I use, so I'm on F major with my ring finger, then I come back here to the 8th fret, then my middle finger, which is an interesting shape, on the 7th, and I come back to C major with my first finger. So okay, see, let's see what we have so far, the intro and the verse. now the last part of the chorus. So you came back to C major and you play this C major. So again, the chorus starts on C major, you go to F, the walk down, and come back to C major. And then again you play this boogie. And this turnaround, I guess, leads you back to your main riff. So this turnaround is, so again, here is your C major. In your standard tuning it's here, but in arpeggio it's here. And you do from the minor third of the C major, which in this case is your 8th fret of the 5th string, you do. Then you go here, which is your 7th fret, to the 5th. You do this twice. And you are back in the chorus. Also, I wanted to tell you a few tips about how to play this song. I show you the rhythm and what to do with your left hand, with your different shapes and stuff, but I want to talk a little bit about your right hand. So as far as what I hear, Keith Richards doesn't do always down. He plays it alternate. So and this technique is useful because it keeps the track of the rhythm. You don't lose it. And also it allows you to hit your high strings up. So you start. Interesting thing, the song doesn't start on your first beat, but on your first in, one and one and.
So guys, thank you for watching. That was for today. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, you know the drill, and I'll see you in the next lesson.